I'm going to be starting off with 32 mini metal buckets that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I'll be using just the handles. After removing the handles, I put the shape back to how I want it to be. I'll also be using 10 inches embroidery hoop. This is a requested video and it's going to be about how to remake this beautiful wall lighting. I'm going to be attaching these cutout pieces to foam boards that I'm going to be cutting that would fit the design. And the foam board that I'm using are strong foam boards. So I have 2 small pieces and 1 long piece. And on each of the small pieces, I made marks where I'll be inserting the cutout embroidery hoops. Now I'm going to be gluing all 3 pieces together. To make what I have flushed and leveled, I'll be adding smaller pieces at the back. I'll be making deep grooves on all 4 points. Now it's time to glue on the handles. And all I'm going to be using for now will be a hot glue gun, just to keep the handles in place. I later decided to just mark out the points for the remaining handles. That way I will be able to finish up with what I have. When I was done, I turned it over and I used a stronger adhesive for a much stronger hold. I'm gonna leave this overnight to dry. The next day I picked it up and I cut off the excess that I have by the sides. I then picked it up and then placed it on top of a strong foam board. Now I'm going to be drawing out the shape for the design on the foam board. And I have to emphasize that it has to be a hard foam board. I'll be adding this plastic bowl that I got from the Dollar Tree that comes in a set to the design. Now I'm going to carve out the shape with an X-Acto knife. To restrict the lighting to the middle, I'll be carving the top and the bottom of the shape that I have here with a charger plate. I made these cuts with a jigsaw. And as I was doing it, I mistakenly cut out a piece here that I just glued back together because I didn't have another one. Like I said, one is going to be at the top and another one at the bottom. I'll be making a deep groove on the foam board where I'll be inserting the plate. When I was okay with the fitting, I took the plate cutout pieces outside and I spray painted them gold. The design I made with the bucket handles were spray painted silver. For the other foam board design that has the Dollar Tree plastic plate, I'll be gluing on the plastic plate to the foam board with a strong adhesive and a hot glue gun. After that, I'm going to take it out and spray paint it gold. Now I'll be gluing all my pieces together. I'll be using this bling trim that I got from Hobby Lobby for my design. I know, it looks like the bling wrap that you get from the Dollar Tree, but it's not the same. You can see the difference between the two. The stones from the bling wrap that I got from Hobby Lobby are larger than the ones you get from the Dollar Tree or from Walmart. So I cut them into pieces and started gluing them on the bucket handles that I have on the design. Because of the way the bucket handles are not equally spaced, no matter how hard I tried, I'll be cutting some of the bling trim in 2s and 3s. I'm gonna cover this bare iron over here. I'll keep this aside and take a piece of cardboard and then draw out lines on them and cut them and try to make shapes with them for the other design that comes at the bottom of the wall lighting. This is not strong and it's definitely not gonna hold the curls. So what I did was to take stem wires that I also got from Hobby Lobby, and you can also get this from Walmart. Stem wires are usually stronger than floral wires, so you're gonna have to go for the stronger wires. I'm gonna bend this to the shape that I want and glue them together. That way the shape that I want will stay in place. These are all rough, so I'm going to be covering both sides with poster boards. I will need this to come out in gold, so to make this easier for me, I'm going to be covering the poster boards with gold contact paper, and the link for this is going to be in the description box below. Now I ran out of black poster boards, so at the end of the day I decided to just use a white poster board that I had and cover it with this gold contact paper, for then cutting them to singular strips and glue them to the design. And then I glued bling trim to the middle of all the pieces. I covered up the rough edges with a regular bling wrap. I cut a little piece of the gold contact paper to attach it here, just to give it a more shiny effect. This is how I want to arrange all of the pieces on the design. Before I continue, I quickly glued on gems on a roll around the edges of the plastic plate that's on the design. I'll be using the soldering iron to open up the spaces where I'll be inserting the designs. I made sure that the pieces fit into the holes that I made in a snug way. And when I did that for all of the pieces, I made sure that they were firmly bonded to the plastic plate with a strong adhesive, and I left them overnight to dry. I covered up some of the wider spaces. Now I'm going to be inserting the lightings inside. The batteries can be easily changed because the plate that's going to be on top will be inserted inside the grooves and leaning on the design. To mount it on the wall, I attached hooks for hanging at the back with a strong adhesive and nails. The part here has a little bit of weight, so I'll be using command strips there so that that part will be attached to the wall. And here's how the wall lighting turned out. From the picture that she sent to me, this was gotten from Pinterest, and I have to give a big kudos to whoever made this design because it's really beautiful. I used remote control push lights for this to make it easy for me to turn the lights on and off. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Now remember to like it and share it with your friends and families as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.